Hey guys, Mr. Mike here. We are doing a full key guide for every map so that you guys can see what is behind every locked door. I will point out the keys you will need for tasks in this video. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, we are back with another full key loot guide. Every key on the map possible for every door. Every locked door, I should say. This is the map reserve. A lot of you guys requested me to do the reserve one. So, these are all the keys. These are all the keys for reserve, and we are going to go through every single one of them and see what possibly is in there for loot. So we are going to start up here at the dome and work our way down. So first key we got is right here, RBKPRL. In here you are getting a weapon cabinet, a weapon case, a safe, this little cabinet's like safe thing that only thing we've ever seen spawn in, and there's like rubles or dollars. There's a key thing there, another safe, and another case or weapon crate, and then over here this one you don't need a key, but there is a safe in this one. Alright, and then we're gonna move over here into dome. Come up here to second floor. I'm trying to remember what we got here for keys. I know this one. This one is RB Korl, K-O-R-L. So in here, you could have a possibility of intelligence spawn on the desk. There's a couple filing cabinets, a couple shelves for loose loot. Couch loose loot could spawn on. Come down in here. Not that one. Some doors do not have keys. They're just blocked. So RBRS is this key. Yeah, some doors there is no keys, and some doors are like, and then there's some keys that don't even work on doors. I have 3 of them right here. So these 3 keys, I don't even know why I even have this one, but this one, and this one don't have a door. I have ran this map and offline checking every door like 5 times now, and I have not seen or found a single door. But so far there's a toolbox in here, and that's pretty much it. There's another toolbox. I haven't seen much anything else. So then we'll go up the 3rd floor. We'll get back onto the whole no door topic here in a minute when we get these figured out. I thought there was one up here. Maybe not. Yeah, no, there's no key up here. Just cracked. Cause I know that one doesn't go. For that the bunker evac, and you don't need to be over here at all. There is no keys over here, nothing. Everything's on this end of the building. There's nothing down here. So you come up here, and this will be our first one, and this is gonna be RB or ORB2. Got a weapons box, gun rack, shelf spawns ammunition, more weapon parts for all kinds of stuff. couple filing cabinet. And we'll go up another one. One more. This is orb 1. Gun rack. Another gun rack. Another gun rack. Weapon parts. Ammo. And this should be top floor. So now we're going to go down. And we're going to go over here. The next pawn building. Alright, so first off, go down in the basement. We're going to go to marked. This is the RBBK. There's all kinds of loose loot spawned down here on the floor. Stuff can spawn on these tables. Stuff can spawn on the couch. I've seen stuff spawn on the shelf. You just gotta look around. Our next key is right here. RBTB. This is another like shooting range with weapon parts and weapons and ammo, and weapons will spawn there and spawn here. There'll be some parts over here. Sometimes you gotta be careful. I was in here doing this and all I could see was a white dot, but I could not pick it up because it fell through the floor. So then we're gonna move over here. Come up. This next one up. This one. This is orb 3. Another weapons room. Ammo. Weapon racks. Parts or weapon parts spawn up here. All over this shelf. 2 filing cabinets. Gun rack. And this is RBOB. Intelligence spawn up here. Obviously some money. Filing cabinet. Some stuff will spawn on the shelves. Loose loot. Screwdrivers, etc. This one should be added. I think this one's open. And that's the roof. So now we go back down. Okay, so while we're moving over to the next building, I want to tell you about these 3 keys. I have an idea of what these keys could possibly go to. That it could just be glitched out with mine where they don't work. I honestly don't know why I've had this key. I don't know what it goes to at this point, but I've had it in my SICK for a while, so I couldn't tell you what door it unlocks or anything. Anyways, we're gonna come all the way down here and open up this door. This is RBAM. There's all kinds of tech, military tech spawn, stuff like that, pliers. I've seen SP filters in here. I've seen, oh yeah, there's FP100 filters. I mean, all kinds of weapon parts, a toolbox, a weapons box, a coat. This is a pretty good room. But it's one of those rooms that gets hit pretty quick, so you kind of want to be there quick. So this is our next room. RBAK. This is the tech room that everyone rushes to immediately. Graphics cards and Tetrises and all kinds of stuff spawn on these shelves. You got to be careful because they do render like the shelf. They'll look exactly like the shelf, and you like won't even be able to tell that they're sitting there. For a second, I thought this one was kind of doing it, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's this workload. But there's all kinds of tech. Like I said, graphics cards, Tetrises, a couple computers. You do not need this key. If you don't have this key, you can come up to third. This is what a lot of people do. They save their money on the key and they just come up here, third, and drop down. You can come in. So, and then you can either get out the same way you came in, or you can come out this window. Whatever you want to do. That's pretty much it for this building. So now we're going to move over to the next building here. I'm not really good with buildings. The names in this map. I don't play a lot of reserve. We used to, and then we kind of stopped playing reserve, so I don't have all the names. But this is our next room right here. RBSMP. This is a meds room. LEDX can spawn here. Defibs, all kinds of med supplies from stims and all that kind of stuff. Then we go back down the hallway to the very end here, and here's another med room. This is RBKSM. This same thing, a lot of med spawn. There's some pump back there, duffel bag, some more spawn. This whole building's pretty much meds. So if you're in a pinch and you need to find some meds, come check here. It's really nice to have that key too, especially if somebody else doesn't, and you can get in there and loot those two rooms. All right, so now we're to the next building here. See, so you see nothing is here, right? This is the rendering thing, like I was saying on that shelf. But there's actually something here. It's just these caps, but see, you just watched it disappear too. You gotta watch out for that. It happens kind of all over the place, but anyways, we're gonna run over here. You can go through there, or you can go through this door. And then go through this door if you want. But then we're gonna run straight downstairs. Our first room right here on the right. RBGN. I've had this key for quite a while, and then I ended up getting rid of it for some reason. But yeah, the FP100 filter spawns in here. 2 toolboxes. I've seen fire steel spawn here on the floor. Oh, right there. So that's a pretty good key to have. Then this is our next one. RBOP. This is a little office area. Intelligence spawn on the desk. Money. Sometimes key spawns on the chair. Filing cabinet. Some loose loot on the shelf. Some weapon parts. Fully kitted AK can spawn there. Not really fully kitted, but it's kitted, I guess. And then we're gonna go all the way up to the next floor. There's nothing on this floor for locked doors, so then we come up to the last floor, or the third floor I should say, and you come back here, hang a right, and then down here on the end we have RBRH. There's weapon holder, 2 filing cabinets, some loose loot will spawn on these, another weapon rack, and so on and so forth. Some loose loot can spawn on that desk. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So that pretty much rounds it up for this building. This is Black Knight. I do know this one. I've been here quite often, so. Come up here all the way down to the end here. We have our first one in this building. This is going to be RBMP21. So all kinds of weapon parts, ammo, all kinds of stuff. Mostly weapon parts here. There's a crate there. Weapons spawn. Ammo galore, usually on the shelf. I've seen intelligence spawn on these desks. A tank battery. Toolbox. And then I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, that covers it for this building. Yeah. So then we're gonna scoot on over here to White Knight. So this is my theory for 2 of these keys. There's 2 rooms in this building. So this is our first building, or our first door in this building. RBMP13. This is another weapon spawn, or part spawn. Weapon parts here. All kinds of loose weapon parts there. Spawn. Some pliers. So this key, I feel like this is one of them, because all of the White and Black Knight buildings start with an MP. So, and there's 2 keys I've got here that start with MP, and neither of them work on any of the locked doors that I can't get into. So I feel like that door I just was standing in front of is one of them, and there's another door in here too that does the same thing. But so then you're gonna come up all the way to the top. Do not take that hole, take this hole. That one will drop you right down to the where the tank and stuff is and break your legs. This one take you to the 2nd floor. This is RBMP 22. All kinds of weapon parts in here. Ammo box, toolbox, weapons, so on and so forth. There's a grenade box right there. And this one I think might have something to do with it. It just doesn't allow you to breach or anything. I don't know. I know there's 2 of them that I can't get into, so I'm thinking it's those. But if you guys know what those keys go to and you can get into them, maybe I just have bad key or something glitched out with mine, because I cannot find them. So we're gonna head over here to this little storage facility to this door, and this is RBST. There's all kinds of ammo spawn in here, weapon spawn, or weapon parts, weapon cases, or not weapon cases, crates that you can loot. Anyways, there's one right there. So weapon parts can spawn on this. Another weapons box you can loot. There's 2 grenade boxes here. Sometimes some loose tackle spawn up here. Same with up here on this one. It'll spawn up here, and it'll spawn up on this one as well. A lot of ammo also can spawn up there. A ton of weapon parts in this little box. Ammo can spawn on top of there and in here. But and these little cages. This one is RBPS81. There's all kinds of big crates in here, medical crates. Heard you can find lead X's in these, just all kinds of goodies, but I haven't been down here very much. I'll quickly loot them up, kind of show you what's in them. This right here tells you like what crate you're looting. This is radiation supply, where those two were medical. This one's a technical, so this will have tech spawn in it. Some paracord. We'll go show you guys the paracord evac when we're done if you guys want to hang out and see that. Really nothing fancy to it, just gotta have an armored rig or boot your armor off. This is RBPS82. And you gotta have the Red Rebel, and yeah, you gotta have the Red Rebel, paracord, and no body armor. You can have an armored rig, but you cannot have an actual body armor on. So you can either drag your armor, put it in your backpack, or ditch it somewhere where you can get it back in insurance or whatever you'd like to do. Best thing to do if you feel like you're going to be running a lot of reserve is to run armored rigs, especially if you're going to use the paracord evac. There's quite a bit of crates in each one. They're usually pretty well stacked full of stuff, so you just want to watch because you can get shot through them. RBPSP2. Yeah, you also want to watch because Golhar and his boys can spawn down here too, and they'll mess you up. I hate fighting them down here personally. I'd rather fight them in the other building or in the train area rather than fighting them down here. Down here there's just too much open. You can't really hide behind anything and get close to them. Here. This will be the last one, PSP1. Definitely come here for your cigarette task one. Find all the smokes you need for your task for Ragman. by looting these suckers. Right in here. First room here is the RB80. This one's the weapon parts and weapons. Weapons will spawn there, spawn up there, and spawn there. Then you'll run down here, and this is the marked room. RBVO. Got us a grenade box. Oh, come on now. Grenade box, docs case, weapon. Something else here on the floor. I just waved by it. Some ammo. Stuff can spawn on the table here as well. On the chair, and on this table. So that's it for this guide. I hope this helped. If you enjoyed the video and would like to see more future content, hit the like and subscribe button. Come hop into my Discord, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, or just come visit a live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.